to drive me away from your door. Mama died and left me reckless. Daddy died and left me hungry wild. Mama died and left me reckless. Daddy died and left me hungry wild. No, I'm not good looking, baby, but I'm some sweet woman's angel child. She's a mighty mean woman, do me this way. She's a mighty mean woman, Lord, to do me this way. When I leave this town, pretty mama, I'm gonna wait to stay. And I once loved a woman better than I'd ever seen. Once loved a woman better than I'd ever seen. Treated me like I was a king and she was a doggone queen. So sister, tell your brother and you tell your uncle, tell all your good friends and your grandpa too. We're going up the country, baby. Honey, don't you want to go? Take one of these two, baby, and take another two more. Lord, Big Gate left Savannah. Lord, he would not stop. You ought to hear that fireman with ain't got that boiler hot. You can reach over in the corner, hand me my traveling shoes. Don't you know about that, baby? I got them old Statesboro blues. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Have you got the nerve to drive me away from your door? Yeah. So sister, tell your brother and tell your uncle, tell all your good friends and your grandpa too. We're going up the country, baby. Honey, don't you wanna go? Take one of these two, baby, and take another two more. Lord, Big Gate left Savannah. Lord, he would not stop. You ought to hear that fireman with ain't got that boiler hot. You can reach over in the corner, hand me my traveling shoes. Don't you know about that, baby? I got them old Statesboro blues. Don't you know about that, baby? I got them old Statesboro blues. Thank you so much. Do you mind if I get the fold back down just at the front, thanks? So my name is Pollock. I'm 25 years old. I do this full-time for a living. This is my full-time job. I'm from Melbourne. I'm currently on tour promoting an album called I don't have a copy with me, but I promise I do have one. Right up the back there, of course. This is why Emily, she gets commission, by the way. She's not. She goes out for dinner and everything. It's all good. She's looked after. The album's called Troubadour Blues. I released that from home during lockdown, of course, being from Melbourne. Copped it pretty hard. So I released a couple albums. I've got them both for sale. Released them from a home studio and just did what I could. The new album is basically, it's 7 tracks that are original. And the other 7 tracks are old 1930s Delta blues songs that I just love. I love the 1930s. I love that stuff. So I'm going to play a lot of those songs for you tonight. And that was one of them. That was by Blind Willie McTell. He was from Atlanta. He played the 12-string guitar. I think you have an 11-string. Is that what that was? It was missing it was missing a string. So it was 11. I have a 12, but I can't be bothered restringing it. So I just play this one instead. We're going to do an old song now. This one's by a woman named Memphis Minnie, and this one's called Hoodoo Lady. Hoodoo lady, how do you do? Heard you take a boot, turn it to a brand new shoe. But don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me, 'cause I'm going back to Tennessee. Hoodoo lady, heard you turn water into wine. I wonder where you've been all this time. I'm sitting here broke, I ain't got a dime. Won't you put something in these dukes of mine? Don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me, 'cause I'm going back to Tennessee. Now look, Hoodoo lady, I want you to unlock my door so I can come back in and get back on my clothes. But don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me, 'cause I'm going back to Tennessee. Oh, now look, Hoodoo lady, you know that I'm your friend. When you leave this town, baby, please come back again. But don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me, 'cause I'm going back to Tennessee. Don't put that thing on me, 'cause I'm going back to Tennessee. Thank you. Thanks, folks. Yes, I do. Where's Trav gone? I do have a blown head gasket in the car. I was supposed to go to Alice Springs last week, on tour, of course, and we couldn't make it up the desert, so we got drunk in Barossa Valley for 10 days. Shit, yeah, we did. It was brilliant. So we made it up to Pimba. I think it was Pimba. Made it up to Pimba. And I was like, I can keep going. And we woke up that morning and the car was doing some pretty bad things. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't. 10 more hours of driving with a bad head gasket, only to drive it back down to Melbourne. I'm not going to do this. So instead, we turned around, found the nearest winery. What was it? What was it? 10 wineries in like 2 days or something. It was brilliant. And we bought the bottles. We're not those guys. Like I spent half my tour money on I've got so much wine in the car. I have so much wine right now. Like all these different types, Grenache and things I've never heard of, you know? Yeah. It's a. I'm not parked in the area, by the way. I'm parked very far away, and it's got this really good locking system. Like really good one. It's like bad head gasket, but good locking system. This one's called "I'd Rather Be Alone with You." Your love is following me around, always trying to put me down. You can have this old heart of mine, but please don't waste all my precious time, 'cause I'd rather be alone with you. I'd rather be alone with you. Girls like you, they seem to disappear. That's why I'm trying to keep you here. My heart's so broken, baby, I've turned to stone. But I'll be waiting, darling, when you come home. Honey, I'd rather be alone with you. Rather be alone with you. Someday, baby, you will know how long it took for our hearts to grow. You left me waiting here a bit way too long. I tried my best, but what we shared is gone. Honey, I'd rather be alone with you. Rather be alone with you, my sweet baby. I'd rather be alone with you. Thank you. Thank God that was empty, huh? It's this bastard of a thing. Someone the other day said it looked like a telephone cable. Remember from the 90s? The landline. I had the landline growing up. Have you? Oh, yeah. That made the worst sound. That landline thing. I remember that. I only remember if someone was on the phone and you were trying to connect to the internet, there was this big battle between who gets to use what. Yes. Yeah, well, telephone cable doesn't help. This song's called Howl, Hound on My Trail. It's just a banjo now. There goes that. I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep moving. Blues falling down like hell, blues falling down. I gotta keep moving. Blues falling down like hell, blues falling down like hell. And the day keeps me running with a hound on my trail, a hound on my trail, a hound on my trail. If today was Christmas Eve and tomorrow was Christmas Day, if today was Christmas Eve and tomorrow was Christmas Day, all I need is my little sweet rider to pass the time away. Oh no, baby, won't you pass the time away? You spray good hot food powder, baby, all around my door, all around my door. Spray good hot food powder, baby, all around my door. And I think about my sweet baby, any old place I go, any old place I go, any old place I go. I can hear the wind is calling me. Leaves trembling on a tree, leaves trembling on a tree. Leaves trembling on a tree. All I need is my baby to keep my company. Yeah. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep on moving. I gotta keep on moving. Oh, the blues are falling down like hell, and the day keeps me running with a hound on my trail. And the day keeps me running with a hound on my trail, hound on my trail. Thank you. Trav, do you have an E-guitar string? You actually do. You're a legend. I'm terrible at this stuff. Does anyone want some string? Really? You can use them for bracelets. Okay. whilst we organise this, I've actually got a pretty interesting story about a guitar string, and this is a true one. I'll tell you all about the string. I promise it's actually quite interesting. Well, I think it is. Had a proud moment with a guitar string once. This is not one of them, of course. Let's do it. So, not even long ago, I mean, like, this has to be about a month ago or 2 months ago, my parents went up to Alice Springs. Didn't blow a head gasket. Lucky for them. They went up to Alice Springs and they left me to just like check on the house every now and then, right? Easy task for a 25-year-old. Locked my keys inside the house. My dad, that thing was like Fort Knox. Like, I could not get into that house in order to get my keys back. I had a really hard time doing that. This is like a procedure here. I don't know if I can do this whilst talking. If you give me a minute, I can do this. We're roughing it here, but we're going to make it work. So, at my parents' house, right? I needed to get into my parents' house. Fort Knox, couldn't do it. Didn't want to leave a trace, right? Because I've done that in the past and it's too obvious. So what I did, I got my brother involved and we were like sitting there. We had a bottle of red, so we were kind of loose and feeling it. And we, basically, there was one window that was like a bee's dick ajar. Like, just that much ajar, right? And then basically, it has a flywire screen behind it. So what we did is we got some guitar string, like the lightest guitar string I can find, tied it into a loop, fed it through the tiny part of the door window opening, right? And then we got it through like a crack in the flywire screen and fed this guitar string through, looped it around like those winding mechanisms. It took us about 10 hours because every time you loop it through, you got one wind. Then you had to take it out, reset, go from the other angle. It was so difficult. We wound that thing open with the guitar string for like 10 hours. And once we got it open, my brother, he's very skinny, so he slithered through the door, He just like got through there. We took the flywire off and we got the keys without a trace. It was amazing. So if you want to get into my Subaru, guitar strings. I don't get paid to talk, so I got to keep playing. I could talk forever. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. All right. Let's get back to the show. This one's called Key to the Highway. I got a key to the highway, built up and bound to go. I'm gonna leave this town a running, baby, walking's much too slow. I'm going back to the border where I've been better known. Oh honey, you ain't done nothing, drove a good man away from home. When the moon hits over yonder, shining out through the trees, I see a photo of my sweet baby, and Lord, she's staring back at me, saying I got a key to the highway, built up and bound to go. I'm gonna leave this town a running, baby, walking is much too slow. Shining out through the trees, I see a photo of my sweet baby, Lord, she's staring back at me. She says, I booked, I got to go. I got a key to the highway, way along down that road. I got a key to the highway, built up and bound to go. I'm gonna leave this town a running, baby, walking is much too slow. I'm gonna walk on, baby, leaving you, oh, oh. Thank you guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Do you mind if I get the fold back up? Just one more. Sorry, that was my bad. This one's called The Last Fair Deal Gone Down. Trav, your string works magically. Thank you, man. I needed that. It's the last fair deal going down. The last fair deal going down. It's the last fair deal going down. Good Lord, on that Norfolk Island road. I love those things you do. Love those things you do. Girl, I love all those things you do. Good Lord, on that Norfolk Island road. Honey, baby, don't you cry this time. Honey, baby, don't you cry this time. If you kill for a nickel, baby, you die for a dime. On that Norfolk Island road. I love all those things you do. I love all those things that you do. I love those things that you do, good Lord, on that Norfolk Island road. It's the last fair deal going down. Last fair deal going down. It's the last fair deal going down, good Lord, on that Norfolk Diamond Road. It's the last fair deal going down, good Lord, on that Norfolk Island road. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. This is one of my songs. This is on the blues CD I have over there. That album's called Separated Through Time. I'll tell you a bit about the albums that I did put out in the last couple of years. I'm lucky enough to have released 5, 6 albums now, a couple EPs, and there's a lot of stuff over the years. I record at home, so they're coming out like hotcakes at the moment. So my story regarding my albums was... Okay, I moved into a new apartment, so I'll tell you my little timeline, right? So I was lucky enough to be the 2019 winner of the Melbourne Blues Challenge back home. And they sent me over to Memphis, and I competed on behalf of Australia, where I got to the International Blues Challenge finals, which I got into the final 8 over there, and everything was magical, and it was all a big thing for me. Flew home 2 weeks later, locked down. Like, COVID sort of came along, did its thing, right? So I was up here, and then I sort of went down there. But I moved into my own place for the first time. It's a shared unit, 2 people each side. The woman next door is completely deaf, which was really handy for a musician. Basically, I bought a trumpet. That puts into perspective like how deaf this woman is. I bought a trumpet. 3 a.m. I'm sitting there learning the trumpet. Like, I'm selling a trumpet too in case anyone wants one of those. But I was playing the trumpet. Bought an upright piano. I was pounding on that thing all night. I loved it, right? So it was kind of handy. But the big issue is that across the street, you've got a train station. I mean, like, really across the street. And they're roaring all day. And so my problem was that you had train horns going all day. So my weird memory of a lot of those albums, especially the second one, Troubadour Blues, I remember getting up at midnight. And like, because I was sleeping all day at this point. And I'd get up at midnight, put the dressing gown on, make a cup of tea, and I'd record my songs all night until the first train would run again. So it was terrible. So when I listen to that stuff, I go like, oh man, like, that's weird times, you know. But it was my way of sort of being able to record at home and get those processes done on my own. So those 2 albums over there, if you're a quality geek, like, don't come at me. I recorded them at home. But they're my new records, and they've been doing really well. Separated Through Time, the blue one, which actually isn't that blues, got nominated for Best Blues Album of the Year in Victoria about 2 years ago. So they're doing their thing for me. So this song I actually wrote for the Melbourne Blues Challenge, and this one's called Damn. My trains are running late, taking down the railroad tracks, all I can do is wait. Goddamn, if I knew you were gonna leave me, I would not have stayed. If I knew you were gonna hurt me, girl, I would not have played the cards I played. I can't If I knew you were gonna leave me, I would not have stayed. If I knew you were gonna hurt me, babe, I would not have played the cards I played. Now there's a woman I be loving, I love her just the same. Act like a devil, baby, and you play all these games, goddamn. If I knew you were gonna leave me, I would not have stayed. If I knew you were gonna hurt me, babe, I would not have played the cards I played. Waiting down the station, baby, my train's running late. Flicking down the railroad tracks, all I can do is wait, goddamn. If I knew you were gonna leave me, I would not have stayed. If I knew you were gonna hurt me, baby, I would not have played the cards I played. If I knew you were gonna hurt me, baby, I would not have played the cards I played. Thank you. Thanks very much. I was lucky enough to be able to tour this album before my Australian tour. I actually toured it in the United States. My girlfriend and I crossed 29 states together in a Toyota Corolla. We did it well. Didn't blow a head gasket. Didn't buy wine either. Couldn't afford it. Wine there is terrible, by the way. I shouldn't say that. But not California. We didn't go there. But anyway, we went from New York down to Florida, Florida across to Nevada. Did a lot of things. Did a festival in Arizona and did a few gigs in New York, and it was great fun. So I got to play all these songs. All that inspiration, and I wrote this song about our broken toilet. How's that? 29 states. I've like seen everything. Grand Canyon, New York, whatever. It's like it all came from a bad toilet experience. I didn't personally do it, by the way. I'm just we didn't do it. I can tell you all about that. I won't tell you all about that later. I'm lucky this is not like a dining service as well, or else this is like... Anyway, this song is called So Many Good Things to Come. Like a working toilet. All right, let's do it. untying my payments for so long. I did not know, would not believe it. Oh, your love did not show all of the good things to come. So many good things to come. All of the love I had for you, you know, I could just swallow all my pride, yet I don't. All of the good things, so many good things. All of the good things to come. And I waited, and I see you, and I cried out for your name. Good things, oh, many good things to come. Thank you. This song is by a man named Frank Stokes. He was part of the Bill Street Sheiks in the 1930s. I love the old ragtime stuff. I love old 1930s blues. I could talk all day about it. So, actually, just today, Greg, who's up the back, who's the man of Semaphore Workers Club, he's just over there. We went and saw Chris Finnan today, and it was a hard job for him to take us away from each other because I just wanted to talk all day about the old school blues stuff. I'm a big fan. I'm also a weird grave hopper. When I went to the States, I'm just like always sitting there at old blues guys' graves, you know, like drinking whiskey and like doing all that like wanky stuff, you know. This one's called Stomp That Thing. This is by Frank Stokes. Well, your love done changed, won't treat me right. Try to keep you drinking whiskey out of my sight. I'm gonna stomp that thing, I mean the damn thing. Lord, I'm getting sick and tired, and I hear my bells not ring. Oh, my baby said one thing, baby said the same. Doing that thing's gonna ruin your name. I'm gonna stomp that thing. I mean the damn thing. I'm getting sick and tired and to hear my bells not ring. We're gonna stop it in the summertime, wait until the fall. Don't stop it right, I won't stop at all. I'm gonna stomp that thing. I mean the damn thing. I'm getting sick and tired and to hear my things not ring. Gonna stomp that thing. I mean the damn thing. Gonna stomp that thing. I mean the damn thing. Hey. Oh, I'm getting sick and tired, getting sick and tired, getting sick and tired, my baby Lord, of not hearing all my things not ring. I'm getting sick and tired and I hear my things not ring. I'm getting sick and tired. Not hearing my things not ring. Thank you. This is the porter, I think. That's a good beer. I'm really enjoying that. Don't empty the keg, please. I'm enjoying this. Like I said, this is my last show of the tour, so I'm allowed to. It's not really the tour, the South Australia tour. So I'm enjoying myself. Head back to Melbourne probably tomorrow afternoon, doing the Great Ocean Road back to Melbourne. That'll be fun in the winter, of course. And then I'll be supporting Ray Beadle in Melbourne. If anyone is from Melbourne or heading that way, I'll be playing alongside Ray next week. And then I'm supporting 1920 in Canberra the week after that. That'll be cool. They're going to get... That's nothing compared to what they're going to make me drink, I think. Those guys get wild. Like, they go for it, you know. This song's called Hesitation Blues. Lord, a nickel is a nickel, a dime is a dime. I give you some sweet baby, but it ain't none of mine. Tell me how long do I have to wait? Tell me how long, baby, must I hesitate? If the river was whiskey, baby, and I was a duck, I'd dive down to the bottom, baby, but I'd never come up. Tell me how long do I have to wait? Tell me how long, baby, must I hesitate? Yes, I need you, baby, yes, I love you so. Act like the devil, babe, then I got to go. Tell me how long must I have to wait? take. And I was a duck. I dived down to the bottom, and baby, I'd never come up. Tell me how long must I have to wait? Tell me how long, baby, must I hesitate? Thank you. All right, I have one more song for the evening. Thank you so much once again. This is lovely to see such a packed house, and thanks so much, Trav, for being here and supporting me, man. Next time I'm in town, we'll do the same thing. We'll flip it around each way. That's a great idea. That's enough to just buy a CD. That is cool. I don't even have anything. I'm bare bones. He wins, man. That's great. He's got beanies. He's got shirts. Dude, you got everything there. You know, last night I was trying to sell some CDs and my bloody Square thing died, and I'm like, I got to get my act together. You know, I will. Next time you see me in Adelaide, I'm gonna have not bigger because that's just but I'll get something around that size, and I might get a quote from you and see what's going on. Thanks for being here. Thanks for looking after me. South Australia has been amazing to us. We've had such a good time. We're heading back to Melbourne tomorrow. When I'm back in town, I'd love to see you all there again. But until then, thank you. I'm going to end on a thank you. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote, but I play this at every show, and I have to keep doing it. I've obviously lost my voice a bit now. This one's called My Heart Still Sit On You. Well, this train keeps a-rolling, but my heart's still set on you. Well, this train keeps a-rolling, but my heart's still set on you. I'm leaving in the morning. Tell me what in the world I'm gonna do. Well, my friends say I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy for leaving you behind. You burnt all of my letters, and you walked all over my mind. Walked all over my mind. Walked all over my mind. Well, this train's heading homebound, but my heart's still set on you. Well, this train's heading homebound, but my heart's still set on you. I'm leaving in the morning. Tell me what in the world I'm gonna do. This train's heading homebound, baby, but my heart's still set on you. This train's heading homebound, baby, but my heart's still set on you. I'm leaving in the morning. Tell me what in the world I'm gonna do. This whole situation taking a chunk of my heart. This whole situation, babe, taking a chunk of my heart. And I knew you was up to something. I knew you was evil from the start. Evil from the start. Evil from the start. Well, this train's heading homebound, but my heart's still set on you. Well, this train's heading homebound, but my heart's still set on you. Honey, I'm leaving in the morning. Tell me what in the world I'm gonna do. Honey, I'm leaving in the morning. Tell me what in the world I'm gonna do. What in the world I'm going to. What in the world I'm going to. What in the world I'm going to do. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for having me. My name is Pollock. I really appreciate it. And thanks, Trav, again for supporting me tonight. And see you guys next time. Come grab a CD off me and Emily if you would like. There's 8 left. There's 4 of the new one and 4 of the old one. 6. 7 left. We sold one during the show. Whoever that was, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We have 7 copies left. But until then, next time I'm in South Australia, or if you're in Melbourne, I do a lot of festivals and things around Australia now. I'm sort of trying to work my way up. So if you are going to be out there amongst it, come and see me and say hello, and that would be fantastic. But yes, once again, thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Have a great night. Thanks.